Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarita B, and on this channel, I talk about personal and spiritual growth, professional development, and much more. So this episode is going to be called The One Mistake Blocking Your Breakthrough. Let's get right into it, jump right into today's channeled message. There's something that you need to hear right now, a message that's coming through to me clearly and boldly and loudly these past couple of days. And that is, you're not stuck. You're not lost, but you are delaying your breakthrough. And it's because of one simple mistake. You're giving yourself too much time to decide, not because it's meant to shame you, but more so to stir something inside of you, more so in a way that it's meant to electrify you in the best possible way. Because you've been asking for clarity, for a sign, for something to shake you out of this pattern. And this is your sign. So here's what happens. You get a spark of inspiration, some kind of gut feeling, a dream, an intuitive feeling, a knowing, maybe just even an image that pops into your mind. You feel called towards something, an idea, a path, a next step. And at first you say, well, yes, I want that. I'm going to do that. But then you sit on it, you ruminate, you think, you doubt, you overthink, you analyze, you recalibrate, you reanalyze, you go back and forth until the energy behind that decision that propelled you into the first bit of action just starts to fade away. And now you're back at square one, telling yourself that you just need more time. But that more time isn't clarity, it's actually avoidance. And it's fear wearing the mask of logic. So here's the truth. When your spirit gives you that spark, when your gut says yes, it's not your job to debate it. It's your job to trust it, to move with it, to honor that feeling. Most of us think we need certainty before we act, but in reality, clarity comes through movement. Confidence is built by doing, trial and error. That's where success lies, in the becoming, in the act of doing, the act of service, not the ruminating and the overthinking and overanalyzing, but the falling down and getting back up time and time and time again. Wisdom is gathered by being in it, in consuming, not just by thinking about it, but by the act itself. The universe, your spirit, the higher power, it's not asking you to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done. The universe is asking you to be willing to show up even on your off days, days that feel long and heavy, and a part of you is mourning something, a loss, confusion, feeling lost, and feeling unmoored. But still, the universe is asking you to be willing to show up regardless, to take the first step with faith in yourself, even if you're not 100% sure how it will all unfold. You want to know another trap that we fall into? We start talking to other people about it, not because we need technical help, but because deep down we want someone to talk us out of it. Or maybe sometimes you just want someone to validate your new big ideas and provide you that confirmation that you're on the right path. But let me tell you, sometimes those confirmations from the people closest to you never arrive. Sometimes you talking to other people about it, instead of moving in silence and putting one foot in front of the other, step by step, they just might confirm your worst fears and validate your hesitation. But here's what you need to remember. This vision was given to you, not to them. They weren't meant to carry it. They don't need to understand it. You do. So do yourself a favor and stop outsourcing that inner power that you possess. So here is your invitation. Decide. Do the thing. Make the move. Say yes to the universe. Say yes to yourself. Even if it's messy, even if you're scared, even if you're unsure. It might not be the perfect decision. It might not work out. Whatever plan, whatever vision, whatever idea that you have, but it will move you forward in the right direction, because you are constantly doing and remolding and reshaping your ideas and refining as well. That's the key there, that you are refining and you are sharpening the tools in your toolbox. Every time that you pick up a pen and paper and you begin to write, you are becoming a better writer. You're not just keeping the ideas of the story in your mind. You are doing the work by outlining and creating the characters and writing down character development and plot points. Or you're creating some form of content and you're writing a script. And now you're coming up with, well, what direction do I want to take this idea for this video? Or maybe you're creating a journal and you're like, well, what do I want to put in the journal? Should it be prompted or just blank pages? The world is your oyster. All these ideas in your head that are coming to you rapidly, sometimes at lightning speed, all of that energy needs to be transmuted. It needs to go somewhere. And sometimes you just got to put pen to paper or just start typing and get all of that information out. It might not work the first 10 times, your idea, your creation, whether it's some kind of physical manifestation of something that's tangible. The more you do, the better you get at it. And that's the point, because forward is where the growth is. The clarity, the alignment, the next version of you is not found in overthinking. The next version of you is born in motion. So you've waited long enough. You've asked for confirmation. You've dreamed about it. You've talked about it. You prayed for direction. This is your confirmation. You don't need more time. You need trust in yourself, trust in your gut, in your calling, and in your ability to figure it out along the way. You can course correct along the way. Your future is waiting on the other side of this one decision, and you already know what it is. So breathe, trust, move, and take that leap of faith and go do. Don't try, go do. I hope this message resonated with you, and if it has, thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. My goal is to not make anyone feel like they've just been slapped in the face. If anything, these channeled messages, they come through me, but they are speaking loudly and boldly to me as well. And I have felt these same blockages. So just know that if you are going through any of this, I'm right alongside you, and hopefully we can all overcome these temporary setbacks and challenges. But these challenges are good because they're a reminder to me that we are heading in the right direction. When you see these roadblocks or these obstacles in your path, just know that it's always for your benefit. You know, anytime that you have to use your critical thinking skills, your problem solving skills, it's more of a flex for your muscles. So that way you can overcome bigger and more daunting and scarier obstacles in the future, because that's how you build strength. This is strength and conditioning for your soul, for your mind. So just know that you're not alone. We've all been there where we feel lost and confused and stuck in this dense fog, but one day the fog will be lifted. But what you have to do is you have to keep moving so you can get out of that foggy patch in the forest of life. All right. Until next time, my friends, thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content on healing, growth, and aligned success. Until next time.